What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. For this one, we're going to strap back into the Ol Jug. If you guys not too familiar, it's the P-47 Thunderbolt, the one and only. And we're going to go try and drop some Warheads on foreheads with her. You guys see the loadout, the threats are very similar to the past couple ones that we had. This is a happy medium to just refresh just a little bit, so we will be spicing it up and changing it once we get a little bit more proficient. Again, like I said, it's been a hot minute since I've strapped into this thing and done anything with her, so we should be pretty well off. It's just like riding a bike. You sit back in it, it comes back pretty quick. So as far as our loadout, I will show you guys that once we go on pause. We have a couple of HVAR rockets and a couple of 500-pounders plus gun. Enough fuel to pester them for quite a while, so let's go see what we could do with this baby. I do miss flying this airplane. It is such a beautiful aircraft to fly. It's a beautiful aircraft in person. And up next to the Tomcat, she's my other love. So without any further ado, let's jump on in and we'll see what we could do. And we are also going from a cold start, so it'll just make it that much more interesting. There she is. Wow. Let's get our parking brakes on. Whoops. What the hell? There we go. Okay. So here's what we got going on. And we are flying Quit Ya Bitchin'. Quite a fitting livery for a lot of things. So there we go. We can see we got 10 HVAR rockets, 5 per wing, and the 2 500-pounders. Not too bad. And she just looks like a champ just sitting here. Such a beautiful airplane. Alrighty. That's good. That's good. That's good. And that's good. Perfect. Okay. Let's get the tail wheel locked for engine start. The rudders are good, free and clear. Okay. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's get our battery on. Let's get our generator turned on. And this is not a cold start how-to tutorial. I'm just going to breeze through this pretty quick. Let's get our gun sight rheostat on. I don't really care about those right now because it's bright enough. All right. Booster pumps are on. All right. Throttle's cracked just a little bit. All right, mags are set. Energize the starter. Here we go. If we did everything right, we'll be rocking and rolling. Clear. Clear. Good start. Hell yes. Let's go. I love this airplane. Let's let it warm up a little bit, and then we'll do our thing. Let's see what she looks like and sounds like on the outside again. Hell yeah, she sounds really good. Let's get our intercooler flaps open, or intercooler doors open, cooler doors open, cowl flaps are open. And I have had the privilege to see this airplane fly for real, and it is absolutely amazing to hear the startup, flybys. Just a beautiful, beautiful airplane. It's like the Tomcat. There's only one aircraft that looks like this. Uh-oh. My throttle rocking down. Okay, no big deal. That could be a little bit of an issue with the haptic feedback on the throttle. Sometimes it will roll it back on you if you're not expecting it. And it's been quite a while since I flew a Warbird in here, so that's okay. It's going to be a nice little refresh. And as I've said in the past, guys, flying a Warbird is a nice break from flying one of the fast jets with all the computers and technology and all the hullabaloo. These things are just amazing. Alright, let's cycle our flaps, make sure our hides are good. Okay. We're getting up there in temperature, so that's good. Oil pressure looks good, fuel pressure looks good. So our cylinder head temperature come up a little bit more, and then we'll start taxiing out. Next one we're going to fly again is going to be the Corsair. It's been quite a while since I flew that. And I see the most recent poll results for you guys. You guys want to see a lot more F-14 Tomcat stuff, so no worries. I will take care of that for you guys. And I'm surprised. Some of my best videos have been the SR-71, and she has not gotten one vote. Very interesting. So we'll see what we're going to do with that. But so far the Tomcat's winning out. Starting to come into the range, so that's good. Alright guys, let's get the tail wheel unlocked. Let's start our taxi out. We'll warm up the rest of the way on the rollout to the active, and we'll go from there. But before we do that, let's get those levers pulled and those ready to go. We'll arm up to the rest of the way in the air. We are flying the Block 40 P-47, so we're gonna have to worry about these down here, and then this panel up here. We're not gonna arm this up until we're in the air. All right, brakes are off. Parking brakes are off, rather. And brakes are off. We're moving forward. Oh, I forgot how good this thing actually feels to fly. Oh wow. Yep, just like riding a bike. Differential braking, taxi a warbird, usual warbird stuff. So even though there's nothing or nobody in front of us, we are going to do the S-turn. That is a non-negotiable thing for a warbird, especially any tail dragger. Honestly, it is a non-negotiable thing. It's the only way to maintain a decent amount of visibility over the nose. So if you go straight, you're not going to be able to see anything over the nose at all, especially with this thing. She has a 13.5-foot diameter propeller, so we have plenty of clearance off the ground for the prop arc, so we really do need to do the S-turn. Once you get used to it, it's really not that bad. You just got to be smooth and subtle with it, that's all. Now, so much we're okay because we are turning, so temp's looking good. T's and P's are perfect. Okay. We're gonna hold short, run her up, check the mags, and then we'll take the active. Nice and easy. Brakes, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. Let's bring our prop RPM up. Okay. Supercharger's disengaged. Alright, let's run the throttle up a little bit. Let's bring her up. Better start nosing down just a little tiny bit. "30 inches ahead." For those of you that don't know, that's manifold pressure. I don't want to hear any sexual smart-ass remarks in the comments. I'm not going to deal with that either. I will delete your comment. Alright, here we go. Right mag. Can drop. Left mag. Can stable. Right mag. Back to both. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's drop our RPM back down to the rest of the taxi. She is a little bit easier to taxi with the the prop RPMs down as opposed to full forward. It's just a little bit more gentle, so that's okay. And if you guys are wondering why I've been saying in the past few videos I don't want to hear any of the BS in the comment section with the negative stuff or the wise-ass remarks, ever since I put up the Razbam video, there have been a few smart-ass ones that I really do not care for. So I'm going to be a little bit more diligent, staying on top of that. I'm not going to deal with it. I have no time for it. If you guys could be mature enough about it, then hey, I'll have a conversation with you. If not, I'm just going to delete it. I'm not dealing with it, and the rest of the community does not need to deal with it either. We're all here to have fun, enjoy DCS for what it is and what we have. Everybody is absolutely allowed to their opinion, but keep it civil. And keep it clean. That's my only ask. I'm not telling you guys you can't speak your mind or whatnot. That's not how I am at all. But if you guys are just going to be a quote-unquote douche about certain things, which there have been quite a few, I'm not singling anybody out, there have been quite a few throughout my time doing this, I'm just not going to deal with it. So it's enough of me ranting and raving about that. Let's get our tail wheel locked. Let's get her straight down the runway. There we go. Okay. Alright, T's and P's look good. Let's get the brakes on. Okay. RPM props full forward. Alright. Let's go see what we can do with the Ol Jug. Alright. Holding the brakes. We might need a... Actually, you know what? We should not need the supercharger for the takeoff. We have a long enough runway, so we should be okay. I did not forget that. Alright. Here we go. Power's coming on. Brakes off. We're rolling. Oh, I forgot how good this was with the force feedback. Oh, wow. Oh shit, I forgot the flaps. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, bugs. There we go. That was pretty stupid of you. That's alright, though. We're flying. We're up. Gears coming. That's a little flaps that we had, and they're pretty heavily loaded, so, wow. Not bad. Flaps up. Not bad. Why is this thing chopping and dragging? Alright, I'm sorry about this, guys. I don't know why it's doing that right now. That's not cool. Let's get the camera closed. Let's get the cowl flaps closed up. There we go. There we go, that's better. What the hell that was all about, but... Alright, sorry about that. I don't know why it did that, but it did. Alright, let's get that in neutral. Ah, come on, bugs. That in neutral, that in neutral. Let's roll our... throttle back. Let's hang around 35. Why is this thing chopping like this? What the hell is going on? I don't know if you guys could see this, but in the VR right now, she is choppy as all hell for whatever reason. Let's try this again. I'm not going to say anything more. This is going to be an interesting one. Hopefully it does not do this on the ordnance run. That would not be good. Excuse me, not be good. That's what happens if you try to say cool and good at the same time. Oh boy. It's always something. Spinning for 26 on the RPM, that's what we want to be. Looking good. T's and P's look perfect. Let's get her trimmed up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Let's hope all those shenanigans are out of the way now. We can actually do this. I'm going to lose the two 500-pounders first, just to lighten up a little bit of weight on this thing, reduce some drag, and then we'll come back in for rockets and guns. Don't know how successful the 500s are going to be, but we're going to try our best. That's all we could do. It's going to be a little bit different to try and see where these guys are. They should be right around here somewhere. There's home. Let's go and get the gun's charged or turned on. So the guns are hot right now. You can see activate the gun and camera switch on this thing. The bombs and rockets are not just yet. If I want to try dive bombing or glide bombing at the moment. Let's get a fix on where our targets are and then we'll worry about that. Let's crack on cowl flaps just a little bit. They should be around here somewhere. Too worried about taking damage with her because I know she'll get us home unless we do something really stupid, but we're gonna try not to do that. Alright, we're in the AO. I have a funny feeling we just flew right over them. We're about to fly right over them. Let's see. How are we looking here? What are we, where are we going? Uh-oh. Yeah, they're behind us. Okay. No worries. And the reason I have the guns on right now is if they do happen to pop up on us, at least we could roll in and take a couple of pop shots at them and scatter them a little bit to try and keep some of their suppressive fire to a minimum, but no guarantee at all. Some head temperature's getting a little high. I don't like that. So far the only thing we did wrong was I forgot the flaps on takeoff, but that was pretty dumb, but it's not going to be as dumb as if we can't find these guys. We should be heading back in the right direction. Yeah, we are. Okay. Come on, baby. Pick your nose up. There we go. Pick your nose up. Okay. I see the area. And all I mean by that's the area of operation. That's what I mean by AO, guys. For those of you that don't know. once we get visual, then we'll arm up the bombs. We're going to get a little bit of altitude just so they have a little bit more of a difficult time trying to hit us. I'm not too worried about the infantry with the AKs, but I am a little bit more worried about the Dishkas. There we go. Tally group, 2 o'clock. Okay. Bombs are armed. That's armed. And I forgot to map this one. Bomb and tank first. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the prop full forward. We are going to have to be a little careful that we don't frag ourselves, because that would not be good. I have done that in the past, and it does suck. If I can get her stabilized enough. Excuse me. Get it stabilized enough and trimmed out. We'll watch the bomb drop, and hopefully we can see the impact. We're going to go for a glide bomb run. Why not? And the random coughs, guys, I'm sorry. I did just recently quit smoking cigarettes, so it's just the residual crap getting clearing out. So I do have to say I feel a lot better after I quit smoking cigarettes. Oh, shit, I can't see. Just tip the nose out a little bit. There we go. Okay, right on course. Good. That's the little coughs here and there. All right, let's see what happens. Bombs away. Oh, yes. Oh, shack. Nice. Uh-oh. What the hell was that? That did not sound good. Let's swap that back over. What the hell? Let's get that off. Let's get our rocket set to singles. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. What damage did you take also? None. Can't complain about that. Oh, golly. Okay. Jesus. Alright, I was gonna say, it shouldn't be too hard to find them now. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that even worked. I am not the best at unguided bombing runs like that with any of these things, but damn, that worked out really good. Oh, wow. Okay, and they're still exploding. A little higher. There we go. back off. Damn. Is there anything even left? No, there is not. What the hell? Okay. But I did see what's going on here. Uh-huh. We got more guys over there. Let's take a little trip over to was that Dubai? I think. Yep, Dubai. Let's go take a little ride over to Dubai. Looks like there's a few truckleheads over there that need some dealing with, so let's pull back on our RPM a little bit. Whoa. Okay. Damn. That was brutal. We'll just do the rest of this with the 50s. Carb temp looks good. Cylinder head temp looks good. Pressures look good. Cool. T's and P's are perfect. Let's go. We got enough fuel to do 1 or 2 gun runs here. Easily. Damn, if I knew that, I would have saved the rockets. Jeez. Alright, let's offset ourselves a little bit this way. We'll make a nice run from the coast up. Now let's see what we can do with this. Okay. Target areas in sight. Alright, I could see them through the headset. Let's see. I have the zoom set again, so. Yeah, you still really can't see them yet, guys. Alright, no worries. Alright. Let's push the prop up full forward. Here we go again. Let's roll in nice and gentle. And we got plenty of ammo for this one. That big dark gray area up to the left is where we're going to be targeting, right down this little strip right here. Shutter a little bit, that doesn't sound good. It's alright. There we go. few 500-pounders. We might have to go back and get a few. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's break both, get some altitude, roll back in, and then we'll come back in for another run in the opposite direction. Cow flaps open. Yeah, she's hot. Let's get things opened up. There we go. Yeah, she's starting to cool off a little bit. We're still at the safe speed for the cow flaps, so if we get below above 225, we have to close them. We're looking okay right now, so actually, you know what, we're going to close them up. Okay. There we go, let's roll in. Yeah, let's see what we can do. So I can see just a little bit, and then we'll snap the nose around to the right with the rudder, and then we'll pitch the nose down, make the gun run, and then pull up on out. Alright, here we go. We are Winchester, just like that. Yep, there we go. A couple of them hit at least. Alright, let's go home. Guns and cameras saved. Restaurant is saved. Okay, the aircraft is saved. Damn. Well, like I said earlier, guys, just like riding a bicycle. does come back to you pretty quick. Too shabby. Let's get the prop back just a little bit. Let's cruise on out. Everything looks really good. We have enough fuel. We're looking good. It's always a pleasure to fly this airplane, it really is. She can be a little bit of a pain in the ass to fly when she wants, but you gotta constantly monitor her, be on top of her. It's like any other warbird. You just gotta be on top of it, that's all. And this is the one I trust the most, because I know she'll get you home in one piece and she'll keep flying no matter a decent amount of damage that she can take. She will get you back. There was one or two times where I did have to fly this thing with the trim only, because the joystick normal commands, it got shot up bad enough that not work. She was a little sluggish here and there, but the trim really made a difference. Pretty cool, and I do recall there have been a few instances of that in real life that ended up happening. All they have with these little wheels down here. Nothing but respect to the pilots that had to do that. I would be shitting my pants. Okay. Let's start getting her dirty. Here we go. Alright, props full forward. Booster pumps on. Cabin's coming up. for landing. Here we go. Let's go power. Working with the trimmer constantly, guys. Don't think I am not, because you have to with one of these things. Let's go flaps 20. And no, guys, this is not a tutorial on how to land a warbird, trust me. By any means. I am not confident or comfortable enough to make one of those for you guys just yet. Threshold. Cut, cut, cut. Cut, cut, cut. It's been a minute, but we're down. Let's get the cowl flaps opened up. Too much of a bounce for my liking on that, but let's make sure we don't collapse the gear below a tire. But we did not, and we are pretty much right down Broadway. I love it. Okay. Let's get the flaps coming up. Let's get this baby back on center line here. And let's get off the active. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Well, we made it. It's been a hot minute, but we made it. Nice and easy. Gentle, gentle. There we go. Light on the brakes. Now we gotta clear the active. Damn. Let's get the prop up here and back. Here comes that S-turn stuff again, guys. I was saying on the taxi out before we took off. Same applies for the rolling for landing. So we're moving a little too fast right now for my liking, so let's just keep it nice and steady. Easy, baby, easy. I know you're excited to be back home, but easy. Almost there, not bad. Slow her down just a little bit again. Alright, and here's our turning area. Not too bad. Okay. Let's park her right back where we started from. We're home, guys. Let's see how close we got to the yellow line with the tail wheel. Not bad. Wow. Alright. Looks like we've done this before. Yeah. Let's run off for a minute, clear her out, and then we'll cut her off. Here we go. And the prop is right back where she started from. Not bad. Wow. It's been a minute, but I do have to say that worked out really, really well. She looks good. She flew amazing. What a dream to fly this airplane. I'm definitely going to be getting back into the Jug a little bit more. It's been a while. I do love flying her. I do miss flying her, so I'm going to be working with her a little bit, getting a little bit better with certain things, especially the glide bombing. I do want to work on a little bit of dive bombing with her as well, but that's for a later time. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. And until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.